Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting and long awaited. I finally got my hands on the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder from Danessa Myricks. I'm super excited to demo this, do a wear test, and kind of see how it plays out because it's a very interesting and very unique product. This product is supposed to be a balm, more of a cream base, and it dries down to a more powder finish. And from some of the reviews that have already been posted, it looks like it is not really for dry skin. I've got more combo skin, so we're gonna kind of put a little bit of skincare on so that it kind of absorbs some of that, because I feel like it might be overly drying because it is more for the oily skin type. I will be applying this on one half of my face with a sponge, the other with a brush, and I will not be putting any powders or anything on top of it because I want to see what the wear is like and the fact that I'm not leaving the house today. So I can look crazy and totally dead all day long for science. And I think being able to see what the foundation actually does on the skin without a bunch of products put on top of it gives you a better understanding of how it might react with your skin if you're interested in this product. With that being said, if you are new here, hi, my name is Amber. I am a former hairdresser. I love that my hands did this after the fact that I already said hi. My brain is just not working. I do have my coffee here. Sorry. I am a former hairdresser turned beauty blogger, and I took a 3-year break. I am trying to build up my community again and build my channel back up. So if you would please go ahead and give it a like if you find value in my content. Go ahead and give it a subscribe. I have a ton of new subscribers here that I'm super proud of, just building that community, having this be a very happy and kind of low-key place to review makeup. So if you're interested, please go ahead and do that below, and it means a lot to me. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, I have water too. I am a hot mess. So this is like every time I do my intro and then I do like a tiny story time. We got back from the Bahamas at like 10 o'clock at night, and I was so tired and I just couldn't do anything. So I'm slowly unpacking, and it's been a whole thing. Like, this house is a freaking disaster. The animals are acting a fool. We did get the dog back yesterday. He is happy. He was with our friends Dane and Haley, who just take wonderful care of him. So he's happy to be home. And yeah, so I'm a little tired. I'm still catching up on my sleep, but my cats won't allow me to because they are crazy. Anyways, they miss me, and I feel bad for leaving them as long as I did. Obviously, we had people come in and out to check on them and feed them and make sure that they had water and everything. So it's just, they're trying to get back in the normal routine where it's not like the cat's away, the mice will play kind of situation. So let's go ahead and read the back of the box and see if there's directions, because I got grilled by somebody in comments on my last video about me not following directions. So I thought makeup had no bounds and, you know, you could wear it however you wanted, but heaven forbid I didn't read the directions. So let me go ahead and take a look here. This is a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm to powder that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration, powered by cutting edge blurring Swiss technology. Ooh, that's English. Swedish. Wow. Swedish technology. Visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. It says how to tap on with fingers to smooth and blur textured areas. Okay, so apparently this could be used as like a primer. This could be used as a foundation by itself. It could be used as a corrector. It's like it's supposed to be an all-in-one situation. It does look like this. I don't want to blind you with my soft boxes. It comes with a little, if I can get it out. Jesus, this thing is in there. How do I get this out? So I used this and leveraged it to get this open like that. So it looks like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the little spoon kind of doohickey they give you with the Tatcha cream. This one is, let's see, let me even tell you my color. Number 2. It looks like the net weight is 0.63 ounces, so that's 18 grams. So, I mean, that's a decent amount of product. This is the one I got because I think that the number 3 is going to be too dark and the number 1 is way too light, but this has golden undertones and I am more cool tone. So I don't know if this is gonna match, but we're going to try it. What I think I might do first, because it says to tap on with fingers, I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches too, just so that you guys can see it. And then I will be posting and inserting here swatches of this product compared to the Wayne Goss and also the Good Apple foundation, because they're all three the same texture, well, kind of. And I will put what number shades they are as well. But this one, because it does dry down to a powder, I'm not putting anything over it. So anyways, this is interesting. And it's supposed to blur pores. I feel like I need to put some hydration onto my skin before we do this. And I don't want to put like a very heavy lotion on my skin, but I do want to put some Glow Up primer. I know how this works and it's very thin. I'm not going to put a whole lot. I literally am going to take just like 2 drops like that and just put that all over my skin before we do this, just to give it a little hydration. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my fingers first. So I'm gonna go in here, take this, just a little bit, like that. This is really weird. It's like a moussey texture. Yeah, I don't like this with my fingers too much. The coverage is not bad so far. So I think what happens is that you warm it up with your fingers and it kind of becomes a little bit more emollient. I think that's what she was aiming for with this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with a brush and do my left side with a brush. So I'm gonna go in with the It Cosmetics for Ulta brush. This one is the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion brush, number 77. Looks like this. I got that in the 21 Days of Beauty. On this side, so on my, I said my left side, didn't I? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do it so early. Okay, so on my left side, I'm gonna go in with this on a brush and we will see how this goes. That's a weird, oh no, that's my brush. I just cleaned my brush and I was like, what is going on with the smell? Because it doesn't smell in here at all. There's no scent. So I was like, what is that? It's my brush. I use the Cinema Secrets and it smells a little bit like vanilla. Threw me off there for a minute. Anyways, it does blend with a brush, but again, you're gonna have a lot less coverage on the redness if you have redness in your skin. I'm gonna do another little swatch on the back of my hand here. Weird, it's just a weird texture. It's like moussey. As soon as you put your hands in it, it's like, I don't know. So obviously I definitely get more coverage both using my fingers. I'm wondering if a beauty blender would help that situation. It is definitely clinging to like dry spots around my nose already. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a very strange product. It's supposed to be like an all-in-one, which in theory makes sense, and you know, everybody would love to have a product that they can like one-stop shop. I get it, but with complexion products, I feel like it's a little harder to kind of master because everybody's skin is just so different and everybody's looking for something different. You know what I mean? Some people look for redness correcting like myself. Some people look for acne and hyperpigmentation coverage. Others look for something that's going to dry out their skin because they're oily. I mean, it just depends, and it really, it's hard to say like this is a, you know, universal for everyone. I'm like, I think it's more one size fits most than one size fits all kind of thing. Not bad with a brush. Let me wet down my beauty blender because I did not come prepared. The color match is actually not too bad considering. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this really quickly and wet this down, and then I'm gonna use this flat surface of this Wet n Wild brush and go ahead on this side and just pat out everything. And see how this performs on that. It might perform better than it does with the brush. So we'll see. I'll be right back. So far, it is not tacky on this side at all. From what I'm noticing, it actually has set down quite nicely. Dry-wise, I mean, formulation will kind of zoom you in and take a look, but drying time, it hasn't dried too tacky or anything like that. I don't feel like I'm wearing a mask on my face either, which is wonderful because sometimes with these kinds of balms, I feel like if you overdo it, you can feel like there's too much heaviness on the skin, but I don't feel like that just yet. So now I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm such a mess. This is not even a beauty blender. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild sponge and I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to pick that up like that and see how this goes. Okay, so I look dead, but I already can tell I don't think that this is going to be a foundation for me, but I'm going to bring you in and we are going to talk about this and what's in store. So let me go ahead and zoom you in here. Okay, if you can see, it's already collecting around my nose. The redness is still a little patchy. I do have some larger pores right here, and that has become amplified. And also, if you can see in my hairline, I've got some dryness right around here, and it is amplifying that as well. So there's not much coverage, but it is sinking into my fine lines, as you can see up there. Yeah, it's just not looking great. And this is literally just applied, so I can only imagine what this is gonna look like later. As you can see here, it's like creasing here, it's creasing on my eyes, gathering on my skin, my dry patches right through here, and around the nose. You can see on this side too, right around there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely not crazy about this so far. I feel like it is just clinging to whatever it can cling to. I mean, it's dried and it's not tacky by any means. I don't feel like one way or the other, a brush or a sponge will make a huge difference. Getting it more emollient with your fingers and then tapping it on for like maybe spot coverage, if that's something that you're looking for and you're looking for very little actual coverage for like redness or hyperpigmentation or anything like that, that's probably something that this product could provide you. Or if you have more oily skin, but I do lean a little bit more on the drier side of combination, but it's clinging to everything and it's not cute. But we will be doing this wear test. I want you to see how it breaks down. And I mean, just because it's not working for me at this point, hopefully maybe in an hour and it kind of settles and chills a little, maybe it'll look better, but we'll do obviously a couple check-ins. What I'm gonna do is pop off and finish my makeup, which is just literally my brows and mascara and a little bit of a lip. I'm not doing anything on my cheeks. I'm gonna just let it ride today because I really wanna see how this breaks down. It's about 7:30 right now, so I will be checking back in with you around 9:30, just so that you guys can get a feel for what it might look like. But I mean, you can tell my eyes, it's already creasing. I will see you guys back in about an hour and we'll do a check-in. Well, this is my check-in. It's around noon. I was gonna do about an hour, but I got caught up with work. Let me go ahead and turn on these lights so you can see a little bit better. All I did was put mascara on my brows and a little bit of a lip gloss, which has completely gone because I was drinking coffee. But I look 10 years older than I actually am right now. This has dried down to a matte finish, but I look like a zombie. It's getting worse. It's starting to flake. It's kind of breaking up around my nose area. I'm trying not to touch my face at all. And I mean, for all of the finagling and the hand holding you had to do to just get some coverage, it's not good. I mean, up here still looks awful. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm really hoping you can. I mean, all through up here is just clinging to my dry spots. It looks like I'm decaying. My dry spots around my nose, my pores have been completely just amplified like crazy. Here, let me see if I can get you guys even closer. If you can see all of that. I mean, they said that it's supposed to minimize pores. No, it's making it way worse because of how dry I am, or if I didn't use enough moisturizer. I mean, but there's just so much hand holding you have to use this foundation, and I mean, the coverage isn't great. It's settling in all my fine lines. It's not good. And I hate to say it because this is the first product I've ever used from her brand, and it's put me off completely. Like, I don't want to use anything else from her brand because I look terrible. Like, if you can see in my forehead here, just even in the lines, not even in the dry spots on top, but like, I look awful. It's so bad. Oh my God. And I didn't put any other like makeup on my face because I wanted to see how the foundation would apply and stay and last, and it's not good. And of course, their return policy is, unless if you've used it, you're screwed. So I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to give this to somebody who has oily skin because this is not for dry skin. buyer beware, not for dry skin. If you are even leaning towards a combo dry side, not good. I will definitely not be using this ever again. It's terrible. So bad. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I really wish this would have been like, you know, the Wayne Goss or the Good Apple foundation from KVD. Like, I was hoping for a really good outcome, but like, looking at myself in the monitor, it's really hard to, like, I look so old. I look so old. Even, oh God. Now I'm even looking in the mirror here, and right here, these little smile lines I have are, do you see them? They're amplified too. Thank God I didn't leave the house. That scared people. Underneath my eyes is creasing. So honestly, like, I can't do it. This is just not for me. So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you want to see more foundation wear tests, and if you are interested in that kind of content, something that's going to be a little bit longer term, meaning longer in the day, and you have multiple check-ins, things like that, please let me know. But I'm gonna go wash my face because this is not good, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Not wearing this foundation. So bad, I'm sorry. All right, I'll see you guys later.